Welcome to the General's Gentleman.
Hey guys, I'm making a vlog, and this is something that I don't do very often because I generally feel like that as a shoutcaster, people wouldn't really care about my own personal opinions and my own personal life, rather than caring about the video games that I do content for or discussing RTS and adding in a really interesting perspective. But there is a conversation happening on YouTube that I feel like I do have an opinion that I'd like to add to the conversation. So this is something that I do want to address. So there's been a lot of conversation lately about how the downsides of YouTube, and it started off first to do with all the drama with the copyright strikes on YouTube and how creators are being punished and such. But the thing that this video is more about is how YouTube, it's no longer as much, at least, about the freedom and the accessibility for anyone at home to make their own content without their own professional studios where they have soundproof, where you can't hear cars driving past and such. And people are saying that YouTube is becoming more business oriented, more money driven, and as a result, it's stifling the creativity that content producers originally would have in the past, or they had when they first started off their channel. And it's definitely true. You see not just creativity being stifled, but I think also the biggest problem we've had lately is just drama and kind of manipulative, misleading, just crappy videos, talking about all these celebrity drama YouTuber goss. And YouTube, it's kind of becoming like a goss magazine. You go to your little hairdressers and you see Kim Kardashian exposed. It's like that now with YouTube. Toby Turner exposed, allegations about sexual harassment and all this terrible stuff, and so many people that want to know, that they're feeding all this drama. And I think it's very unfair to criticize YouTube for this, because this isn't a problem with YouTube. This is a problem with the internet. This is just social media. This is gaming websites, media websites. YouTube as a platform is part of that, but it isn't YouTube itself. The problem is advertising revenue. The problem is how YouTube is becoming more about clicks and views over creating quality content that people want to make and that people want to watch, in terms of sitting through a video and appreciating the artistic vision and the creativity of that producer. And as a result, you see people making use of these trending topics, this drama, the clickbaiting, stuff like that, and it's really killing the internet as a whole. And that's because ad revenue. And the solution here is crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a great service that allows content producers on YouTube, or writers, or bloggers, or whatever it is, streamers for that matter, to create the content that they really want to make, that they're passionate about, that they enjoy, and deliver that to an audience that really enjoy that content, without having to worry about, what's going to get me the most views, what's going to get me the most ad views, what's going to grow my channel, what's going to, keep my rent alive, what will keep me alive, pay my rent. Because that's what YouTube is. It's people's jobs. It's their livelihood. And you can't blame or criticize people for wanting to make money. There's a difference between greed and needing to pay the bills. The difference between those two. And it's kind of a slippery slope going from one to the other. But there's often the stigma about, you're just out there to make money. And of course they are. Otherwise, they wouldn't be investing all this time and effort into their channel. And I'm in that position as well as myself. I mean, I'm doing YouTube hoping to make it a full-time career, hoping to dedicate my life to my channel. And lately, that's what I've been doing. I still do work a job. I work part-time at a retail store. It's kind of sucky, but it's fine. I'm only there a few days a week, and that allows me to focus my time and effort and energy onto the channel. And that's why we're producing so many videos as we are now, if 4 or 5 a week, sometimes more. Lately, it hasn't been that much because I've been working pretty much full time due to some, losing my job, getting a new job, long story. But the point is that originally we were only doing 1-2 videos a week because I was working more. So the desire to make money and have a successful channel isn't a bad thing. It's how you create better and more content. So as a producer, I want more money, and that's completely fine, because how else would I be able to make so many videos and have this as sustainable as it is? So ad revenue is essential, but no, it's not, because crowdfunding is a better alternative. That's really loud. I'm sorry. I'll edit this out. I feel like I have a good perspective to offer because I'm someone that isn't trying to be this huge, big YouTuber with a really large following and channel. I'm a small channel that focuses on niche content that does RTS shoutcasting for Command & Conquer Generals, for Rise of Nations, for Company of Heroes. They're really niche games with small communities, but those are the games that I enjoy the most, playing them and casting them. I've been playing all these games way before I was casting them, and being able to deliver my passion for these games to an audience is great, for not only myself, but also for these people that wouldn't be able to view this content anywhere else because other people aren't focusing on it, and one of the reasons might be because it's too niche, so that they wouldn't be able to get enough ad revenue, enough views, and enough of a audience to watch those videos and support them via ad revenue. But it means that because it's niche content, and we're very enthusiastic and genuine and passionate about it, we get a very loyal following. We get subscribers and viewers that really enjoy us as casters and as personalities, because we are focusing on these neglected titles that don't get much attention elsewhere. So it's great, because then those people can support us on Patreon, and therefore we are able to keep making these great videos that people really enjoy watching and that we enjoy making, even though we don't get a lot of views. You will get 2,000 or 3,000 views. That's, in the scheme of things, it's very little, and in terms of ad revenue, it's negligible. Ad revenue sucks, and also everyone uses adblock. 50% of my viewers use adblock. So making a living off of ad revenue on YouTube, for me, is just so unrealistic. But we're actually getting a lot from Patreon now, and it's actually starting to look like I could actually quit my job over the next year and live full-time off of Patreon, because we're getting pretty decent income from it, way more than ad revenue. It's kind of at the stage where, why do I even bother? I should just stop running ads. It's not much money from it, and it would give a better viewer experience. And that's what crowdfunding is all about. Crowdfunding is all about creating the best viewer experience, because then I don't have to focus on what's going to get the most views, what'll get new subscribers, what'll get people into the channel. It's more about me honoring my followers and my subscribers that I already have, and providing them with the best content possible, and then if I do that, they can reward me with donations, with Patreon backing or subscribers if I was to do Twitch, which I'm not. But that is great. That's so beautiful, because then it's more genuine and it's better for everyone. Where ad revenue, it doesn't have as much creative flexibility and as much freedom. It's more about quality over content. But also, there's other things as well that, say, if you do a shorter videos generally get more views. A lot of people don't have the patience to watch a long video. So having a long video, people generally enjoy that. My subscribers like long games generally, but it'll get less people in to watch it. But then also, say, the anti-spoiler screen, which is creating a better user experience because it doesn't spoil the game, so there's more tension for the outcome of the match. But then it's making the video even longer, so it's deterring away even more people. But then also the way that ad revenue works. At the end of a video, you can play an ad, so you get another ad view. But people don't watch the end of my videos; they watch the end of my game, get an anti-spoiler screen, and stop watching. So the anti-spoiler screen, it's not only getting less views, but also less ad views, which results in less ad revenue, which is bad for the channel. But it's not, because it's creating the better viewer experience, which then incentivizes people to support us on Patreon. And that's how it should be. YouTubers and creators, writers, whatever it is, they shouldn't be worrying about how to get the most views. They should be worried about how to create the best videos possible, how to make people enjoy the content as much as they can, which is what it's supposed to be all about, is people following their passions, and then people, viewers, being able to watch what they want to watch to the full potential. So that's the point of this video that I wanted to say, is that it's unfair to criticize YouTube and the internet as a way of people are getting greedy with the clicks and with the drama and blah, blah, blah. No, it's just because of the downsides of ad revenue that incentivizes people to do these exploitative practices, or to create shitty videos discussing drama and trending topics to get people's influx of views because they want to know the latest scandal. Whereas instead, YouTubers should be about people creating great content, and that's what it started to be, and that's how it should be forever. And Patreon and crowdfunding is a tool that allows that to happen to its full potential. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you like RTS games, because that's totally my jam. I do RTS shoutcasts and RTS discussions, so that's all cool. Other than that, follow me on Twitter at GGTheMachine. Thank you. It's kind of ironic that in a video where I discuss just how awesome crowdfunding is, that I forgot to actually plug our own Patreon. So I'll do that now before we wrap this video up. So if you are a big fan of our RTS shoutcasts and our discussions on RTS, do please consider supporting us on Patreon. It's a volunteer donation service. Once a month, you can support $5, $10 a month, or whatever you so desire. And that allows us to have more time to not work our crappy retail jobs and focus more time on the channel, as I've pointed out throughout the video. And out of that, you can get cool rewards. So you can join our Facebook group chat for our Patreon backers, where we arrange games from time to time and share dank memes, things like that. Or you can get a shirt posted out to you, or you get a replay cast. So there's various things like that we do to honor and to thank our backers on Patreon for helping us achieve the dream of making RTS cool again. That's a cool marketing pitch, isn't it? Making RTS cool again. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it's made you think differently about how you view ad revenue and how you view crowdfunding. But other than that, that's not really what I set out to do, but see you later.